to the Glitch Mainnet May AMA. Today's session promises to be an exciting one as we are going to talk about building on the future on Glitch and beyond. My name is Rebecca and I am the Senior Community Manager at Glitch. Today I am joined by our CEO Sean, CTO Diego, Marketing Manager Aram, and our Indonesia lead Pasca. Hello everyone.
Hey Rebecca.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Nice to be here, guys.
Yes, hi everyone else.
In today's session, we will be discussing all things Mainnet May, building on Glitch, and Glitch's place in the future of finance. Feel free to drop any questions you may have in the chat below, and we'll try and answer as many as we can towards the end of the session. Today, Sean has a really important call coming up with a Glitch grant applicant very soon. So he'll be with us for the first part of today's session. So let's kick things off. Before we begin, Sean, would you like to start with a few words?
Yes. Just want to start with hello to everyone. A big shout out to the guys on the call. And a big thank you to everyone who's attending. But before we begin, after years of development, proud to share that we're getting ready to launch our native smart contracts on the mainnet. So the big Mainnet May draw card is here. A massive milestone for us at Glitch that will unlock use cases for the community and community of users and developers. Obviously, want to give a shout out to our team for making this all happen and for all the hard work throughout the years. Some have come and gone. For those that are no longer with us, thank you so much for everything you did. For those that are with us and still here, amazing work. And it's everyone that has been a part of the journey that has contributed to where we're at today. Also, the community itself for supporting us. Some more than others, but everyone that has stuck around and still believes, thank you for your faith, and we're happy that you're still with us and hope to see the ones that left back. Well, just looking at my notes. So yeah, there's been a lot of interest so far. I actually just got off a grant call. I've had a couple of grant calls today. I've got another one scheduled for in 30 minutes. They're coming in thick and fast now, so it's going to be a very interesting future for Glitch with the grants starting to go out, which will have more news for you, the community, very shortly.
Yeah, fantastic, Sean. And I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about your personal vision for Glitch this year and in the coming years. And how do you envision what Mainnet May means for the future of the full ecosystem of dApps and the future revenue share?
Yeah, definitely. So revenue share is the next big tick of the box once we pass this Mainnet May. I guess I'm feeling very relieved that we're here. It's been a couple of years. It's been quite a journey. A lot of ups and downs, but the ups have led us to where we're at today. And yeah, looking so much forward to the end of May. It's a big month for us internally. A lot of work to still be done, but we're just there. It's coming. It's going to be delivered. Mainnet May is a special month. I think I'm forever going to love May.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the future, I mean, I don't get on many of these AMAs. Obviously, quite busy and whatnot. But when I do, I tend to fall back to the same couple of things. You know, revenue sharing coming in a few months. The GEX itself. But there's been a few very interesting developments behind the scenes in the last couple of months. Throughout our grant program and with all the applicants and what we're trying to focus on is very much TVL. Now we know we're going to get a good kick with our GEX. I do talk about the GEX a lot. It's because I'm extremely bullish on it, and the reason I'm extremely bullish on it, guys, is there is not one truly decentralized. I don't believe there's one truly decentralized DEX on the market. people call themselves a DEX, but there is a certain level of centralization to most of the DEXs out there. I keep calling them GEXs because we're going to absolutely smash. But yeah, I keep looking at it, and I get back to it because we're going to be, and I'm confident in saying this, we're going to be the first truly decentralized DEX on the market, which is, it's a pretty big statement to make, and the proof will be in the pudding. But I'm very confident in making that statement. So that obviously excites. I feel like that's going to that really comes back to Glitch's core values and why Glitch even exists. That trustless money market's truly decentralized, and we are DeFi. So super excited about that, and obviously that's a big part of the vision. But throughout the grants program, we've had a lot of very interesting existing projects come across to us requesting grants to build on the network, new ideas, which are fantastic to see. But one thing we really wanted was a partner NFT marketplace, which we haven't found the right project via a grant. So I've decided to look at potentially building a native NFT marketplace, which the governance token will be the Glitch token itself. So how OpenSea, you see everything in Ethereum, call it the Glitch NFT marketplace, you'll see everything in Glitch. So that's quite interesting. Sorry, just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Want that in the background. So yeah, that's very interesting. Obviously, the launch pad that I've been working on in the background with everything that happened, that's coming out very soon, probably in the next week or so, to be honest. We've just been waiting for the right time. And yeah, these grants, there's some seriously interesting and very exciting grant applicants, which I'm really looking forward to getting through. And it's a big priority with obviously going mainnet this month, and the developers having the ability to start developing. It's been something that they've been coming in thick and fast, and some very interesting projects. So in short, I know I can ramble on and go off on a tangent, but TVL is now the focus. I know a lot of people wanted that to be the focus from day one, but that's not how you build a business. That's not how you get to where we're at today. But smart contracts this month, super excited. And then, now the focus is very much on TVL.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Very insightful. And yeah, you mentioned quite a few things that we're all super excited about, and very core to, building out the different limbs of what Glitch is going to be in the future. And, the GEX, Glitch grants, these are all, surrounding the topic of like core dApps, which are on Glitch. And Aram, I know that, we've been speaking quite a lot about the key dApps on Glitch. And I wonder if you wanted to discuss a little bit more about how they're going to contribute to the success of the chain.
Yeah, so thanks, Rebecca, and thanks, Sean, for the introduction. Before I start, I want to just mention that the launch of the native smart contracts on the Glitch mainnet will essentially mark the beginning of a new journey for the network. It's been a long time coming, attracting more users and developers while setting the stage essentially to kickstart adoption. So when developers come to the Glitch chain, they can build a variety of money market dApps, since Glitch is niche for DeFi. So I wanted to discuss some of the dApps that can be possible on Glitch. So developers can choose to build prediction markets that will let users place bets on outcomes of IRL or virtual events. Typically, these are sports or games, but they can technically be expanded to elections and whatnot, providing a place for people to profit or lose from their predictions. Decentralized exchanges can let users trade tokens directly without going through centralized exchanges like KuCoin or Coinbase, where you don't have to KYC, and you can directly trade on your own wallet. So on chains like Ethereum, the fees are quite high, but on Glitch, the fees aim to be much lower. And decentralized exchanges can act, they can grant access essentially to many glitch-based tokens in the future, like the future Gex token, for example, which is currently in development. Another type of dApp that can be launched on Glitch are like launch pads, which can provide a place for new glitch-based projects to raise funds and gain exposure, which also drives more users and developers to the chain, right? Lending protocols as well allow users to lend and borrow assets on Glitch, granting users liquidity when they need it the most, providing an extra layer of utility to the chain. NFT marketplaces as well, right? Another type of dApp that can be launched on Glitch offers a place for people to buy and sell unique arts and collectibles. And yield farming dApps can let users earn rewards for providing liquidity, which essentially incentivizes users to join the network. So there's a bunch of dApps that can go live on the blockchain, including like, insurance platforms, synthetic assets, et cetera, et cetera. But each dApp that launches on Glitch directly correlates to the growth of the network. So hopefully that answers the question directly.
Yeah, awesome. And so these are obviously types of dApps, the potential dApps that could, flourish on the Glitch blockchain, which is, built as a place for DeFi dApps to thrive. And I want to talk about how we're supporting that. So how Glitch is supporting the adoption of the Glitch chain through our campaigns, such as the Build on Glitch and the Glitch Grants campaign, which Sean touched on earlier.
Yeah, sure. So let's talk a little bit now about the Glitch Grants program. We've been receiving interest from developers to build on Glitch. In fact, there's been over 30 Glitch Grant applicants so far, and we're seeing more and more come in.
We conditionally approved one today, so that's super exciting. You want to touch on that, Aram?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was going to touch on it a little bit later, but I guess I can touch on it now. One of the grants that we
ruin your flow.
No, it's good. One of the grants that we conditionally approved is Glitch Domains, which is essentially an ENS service, but it's going to be on Glitch. So it's pretty exciting development. We're going to be working with them to present them a little bit. But it is one dApp that we have conditionally approved, and we're looking forward to having them build on Glitch. So that's a pretty exciting development there.
Yeah, just on that, quite interesting where they come from and the chain that they come from. I won't say the chain, but we'd consider them and have all along a competitor. And the fact that they're wanting to come across the Glitch and build on Glitch is, I feel, is quite exciting.
Yeah, definitely. So going back to the Glitch grant applications here, there has been 30 grant applications so far. But obviously we can't fund all of them, so we're picking the best ones. There's also 415 members now in our Build on Glitch Telegram group, which is a place where developers can essentially collaborate and shoot ideas across to each other. So it's a private group for now, but we're considering making it a public. So that's a development there, and we hope that by providing milestone-based funding to some of these projects, it'll help drive adoption to the network, because obviously TVL is the goal. We have a Twitter post that talks about the criteria as well for getting approved, but we're looking forward to seeing what the developers can build. You can also go on our website, glitch.finance, under the Glitch Grants page, where you'll be able to see the step-by-step process as well. For more information, you can also directly apply there. So if you're a developer interested in receiving a grant, that's where you can go on our website. But if you're not selected for the grant, we still hope that you're still willing to build and continue building on Glitch anyway. And maybe you can even apply again for a grant in the future.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Go on, Sean.
Just on that, in regards to the grants, I wouldn't say that just because you may or may not receive a grant, we want to give a certain level of support to the successful grant applicants. So unfortunately, we can't give out these grants, just one a day type thing. We want to make sure that the people that are getting the grants do have the necessary support they need in order to have success and hit the milestones that they set out to achieve. So if you don't receive a grant straight away, or your application may be put on hold, by all means, you can still begin the process of building on Glitch. And I can tell the potential applicants and developers this: if you show a commitment to us and you start building, and it's something that is let's say on the path of what we're looking for, you're going to be very much more likely to get a grant at that point, opposed to fresh off the bat haven't built anything. So just keep that in mind. If the more you can give to us and show us, the more likely we are able to actually process and approve a grant.
Yeah, that's a great insight. Thank you, Sean. So Aram, going back to the dApps, you did mention the recently approved Glitch grant, soon to be recipient. I was wondering if you could share any more of the exciting dApps currently exploring building on Glitch through the grants program, or if that is information still in the works.
Yeah, I mean, I can go through the types of projects that have applied to the grants program.
Sure.
So some of the grants that we've been receiving as part of our Build on Glitch and Glitch grants program right now include like a lending protocol, a prediction marketplace, a name service like Ethereum, like we had just mentioned, Glitch domains, GNS on Glitch, multi-chain DeFi suite that we're looking into, an AI enhanced security tool that developers can use. Collateralized carbon market is also another example. Crypto payment project, launch pads, and NFT marketplaces, I would say, are the top projects that have been applying. So there's a lot of interest. Like I said, 30 grant applications have come in so far. We're still going.
Aaron, could I by any chance
go ahead.
apply for and could you approve me, because it'd be wrong for me to approve myself for a grant for my launchpad that I built? Would that be possible?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm joking, guys. We've got no grant, but my launchpad that I've built, a very interesting concept that will be launching on initially on Ethereum, but as soon as available, we'll be launching on Glitch.
Yep. So we're still going through the process of screening and continually approving potential dApps. Like I said, and Sean had said, we did approve one so far. But the list that I've just explained are just all the types of projects that have submitted proposals. So we did confirm one, and we're looking to approve more. So stay tuned for more information. We'll be sharing announcements and some cross-marketing across the approved dApps that get approved for the grants program. There's also a hackathon event. Just wanted to quickly remind everyone, starting in June, in collaboration with Lumos Labs, our partner, that we're co-sponsoring, where developers will also compete in a Glitch track with 3 unique use cases in competition to win a slice of the prize pool. So after the end of the engagements of that hackathon, there will be a developer summit, and essentially the dApps that are developed through the hackathon event and the developer summit will launch directly on the Glitch network. So that's an exciting development. So stay tuned for that as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Aram. Is there any other marketing related engagements that we should share? I think you covered quite a few of them just then, but what's something that you're most looking forward to from the marketing perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. So from a marketing perspective, we started to kick things off a while ago, but we're ramping up our engagements with various influencers, as you have seen on Twitter so far, and making sure that we spread the word through a series of PR campaigns. We'll continue to seek strategic partnerships and integrations with other projects and platforms to expand the use case of both the Glitch token and the network as a whole. So our recent integrations are a cross-chain expansion on O3 Swap, and we've recently added cross-chain support to our bridge in partnership with Router Protocol via the Voyager widget which we'll be announcing pretty soon. But I guess I just announced here on this AMA. So that's where, yeah, that's some alpha there. We're also in communications with both projects to add the native support for the Glitch blockchain directly on both those dApps as well. So we'll need to start activating more of our partnerships in the coming weeks and months. For example, we're also in collaboration with a project to build out a DeFi terminal for Glitch to launch staking campaigns run by both our internal team and developers that want to launch on Glitch. So that's news there as well. We'll also need to activate integrations to make future dApps work as envisioned, like the GEX, for example. So as an example, I can, Chainlink price feeds and the integration of the graph will make it easier for developers to deploy on the EVM, and will bring cryptographically guaranteed data to Glitch dApps. And we're committed to providing developers with the resources they need to build dApps on Glitch. Like I said, in collaboration with Lumos, who they will be hosting a series of developer workshops catered specifically towards Glitch as we ramp up and near the launch of the hackathon and the developer summit. So make sure that you're following our Twitter page at Glitch Protocol and have joined our Telegram announcement channel to stay informed about the upcoming announcements and the cross-marketing collaborations that will take place in the coming weeks and months ahead. So we're excited to kickstart the growth of the network and to also share with you all the projects that will be launching on Glitch. So stay tuned for that.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. There's so much in the works, so much to look forward to. And yeah, it is full steam ahead here at Glitch at the minute.
Yeah. I'm most excited about sharing the types of projects that'll launch on Glitch. I think that'll be really cool. So when we get
it's really exciting to see all the different kind of ideas and the potential, and to actually see those projects taking those steps to bring their ideas to life on Glitch, which is great. So speaking of developers, Diego, I would love to chat with you a bit about with the coming of Mainnet May, native smart contracts, everything that involves. Why developers should build on Glitch, and how developers can leverage the unique features of Glitch, and how that provides a better experience for builders on the chain.
Yes, sure, Rebecca. So the most important part of what we are building is the modular nature of the substrate framework. So that allows developers to really be able to connect to different aspects of the network in a modular way. So if you are a developer, you know that modularity is the key, is the cornerstone of everything that we do, because it's the way to abstract very huge, big problems. You abstract it like decomposing in modular way. So the substrate framework in which we base our blockchain is completely modular, and that really helps you as a developer to abstract at the right level your development process. So that's one of the first key aspects. The second one is that we have Rust as the development language. So you can use a full-fledged development language like Rust, which is not like Solidity for Ethereum, in which you have it's not a complete Turing machine. But here we do have Rust, which is a very known and widespread use programming language. So that's huge when you are deploying native smart contracts. So that's also very, very important for us. Some other aspects that we have in this in our blockchain is that we have light client support. So that means that in the future, so nowadays when you interact with dApps, not all of those work very well on light clients. A light client is like a cell phone, right? So in the future, the way to really interact and for this to grow exponentially, when I say this, is for the blockchain apps or dApps to grow exponentially, is by using light clients, which are cell phones, and not only cell phones, but also by the Internet of Things. So all different appliances in your home, in your work, or in the industry, to connect to blockchain dApps. So that will be like the huge next step, and that's why light client support is very, very, very important for all of us. So another important aspect of our blockchain and for developer is that you are open to define your custom consensus algorithm. So it doesn't mean that you as a developer will be able to change it, but you could, if you have like an improvement in the consensus algorithm that we are using, because as with every society, as we evolve, things change and the way to get consensus changes. So if you as a developer, you see that there is a gap in the society requirements. When I say the society, I mean, the community requirements to get consensus to what we have right now, you can propose it, and then everyone in any decentralized way, everybody will vote, and then you could win with your proposal and get an improvement in the way that we get consensus. Because remember, the key aspect of blockchain is consensus. So that's the only, if you ask me what is the key concept of the blockchain, is the consensus. So that's very, very important. And I haven't seen too many projects working on that, to be honest. And if you ask me, that's what is going to be the key distinctive feature in the future, because you cannot get it right the first time. Look at the history of countries or empires. I mean, they start with some constitution, but it needs to have a clear way to evolve. That constitution couldn't be set in stone, so to speak, because if you do that, then eventually the empire, the country will break down, which we've seen in the history. This is exactly the same, but in a digital realm, which is, what we're building here is the countries of the future. What is the evolution of a country? It's in a digital way, it's using the internet, and we need to evolve it. We need to have that. So that's very, very important, the ability to define our own custom consensus algorithm. So another of the features that we have is the API. The API is very extensive, and it's able to communicate pretty easily with the dApps that we are creating. And also this blockchain, due to this modular fashion, it's able to do cross connection with external blockchains, which is also another of the key features, is that how do you interact? If we are creating the evolution of countries here, we need to be able to communicate with other countries, with other blockchains. It's not like one chain will rule them all. That won't happen. It didn't happen in the past. It won't happen. So we need to coexist, and a way to clearly define the interaction points to cross the chain, so to speak. That's also very, very important. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The reasons why I think it's a very, very good idea to develop on Glitch.
Awesome. You absolutely smashed that out the park. So many benefits there, and so many thinking points, both on the technical level and the kind of broader in the school of thought of decentralization as a whole. And we really touched on all of the points of why Glitch is really going to be the home of DeFi, decentralized applications in the future. I can tell that you're excited for builders to build on the chain. So I was going to ask you, what are you most excited for when the builders can start building, and what Glitch means to you in that sense?
Well, Glitch for me is I'm like a pioneer in this new concept of creating. I feel like I'm in the, the guys back in the US in the West, and they were pioneering new ways to do things. So I feel like that. I mean, we are doing that. We are creating our own community from scratch. So everything is there up for grabs. Like the land is up for grabs, and that's what we're doing here. So there's so much possibilities that really excites me, because we don't know how this is going to evolve. We know it's going to evolve. I don't even know if we humans are going to evolve, and I will connect this with the open AI and the chat GPT. So I'm also researching on how we're going to integrate this with chat GPT, which is the standard nowadays for artificial intelligence. So in the future, in the next 5 years, the world as we know, 5 or 10 years, the world as we know it is not going to be the same. So we need to be prepared for the next milestone. So in the next 3 years, how our blockchain will interact with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will be a key stakeholder in the process. It will be like the intelligence of the whole community in a way that is going to allow us to evolve in a way that we couldn't imagine. So it's not like we are going to direct it. We are going to be directed by a superior stratum, which is the artificial intelligence, which we have been creating for the last 50 years. 40 or 50 years, artificial intelligence was like kind of dormant, and it only woke up in the last 5 years. And the next 10 one will be incredible. So we don't know how that's going to work, and that really excites me. I mean, everything is to be done. Is it going to be like a Skynet in Terminator? I don't think so, or I don't want to. But anyway, it could be. And if so, who is going to be what was the name of the guy? Sean Connor. Yes, Sean Connor. Who is going to be the Sean Connor to destroy it? I don't think that, I mean, that's good for a movie. I don't think that's going to happen, because at the end, we are the creator. So as the creator, if we set up the specific rules to make sure that it has a self-destruction mechanism to assure that we will be able to survive as a species, I mean, we humans, then I don't see any problem with that. So anyhow, that excites me.
Awesome. Very exciting. Hopefully no Skynet for us anytime soon, but it is awesome to know that we're thinking about these future technologies and these current technologies, which are going to be, paving the way, and it's going to change the landscape of all technologies. You spoke a lot about interoperability earlier on, and so as we all know, DeFi is one of the most exciting areas of blockchain innovation, and we're focused on building a platform that's not only technically robust, but also well positioned to champion in the DeFi landscape. So this means that, as you said, we're always thinking about the role Glitch will play in the future, and the importance of interoperability with other blockchain protocols to create a more connected DeFi ecosystem. Building with Substrate, as you touched on, enables Glitch to be more interoperable with other blockchain protocols, which makes it easier for DeFi dApps built on Glitch to interact with the other networks. And additionally, our native smart contract functionality will allow developers to build more complex and sophisticated dApps on Glitch. And that's part of our goal, which is to enable developers to build dApps on Glitch and then leverage the power of interoperability while maintaining security and decentralization on Glitch. So we strongly believe that by fostering a more interoperable ecosystem, we're unlocking new opportunities, and we're driving the growth of DeFi. Aram, you touched on earlier that fostering partnerships is a critical part of our strategy, and our recent partnership with Lumos is a great example of this. By teaming up with Lumos Labs, we are able to tap into a more diverse pool of developer talent and get that attention from them. This partnership with Lumos enables us to access expertise from all over the world, and in turn building out an ecosystem of dApps on Glitch. But partnerships don't just mean new talent and resources. They also expand our reach and increase our visibility in the space. For instance, the integration of the Glitch token on platforms such as O3Swap and Voyager supports us to increase the reach of the Glitch token. And in the future, we'll promote the adoption of the Glitch ecosystem with the support of the native chain and token on those platforms. So by leveraging these partnerships, we are able to attract more users and developers to Glitch, and ultimately driving growth and expanding our influence. We continue to foster these partnerships. We're really excited about the opportunities that lie ahead. Collaborating with other protocols and platforms will help us build a more connected ecosystem and also bring value to the Glitch community. So we're really committed to working with partners who share our vision, and we're excited for what the future holds for Glitch in the DeFi industry as a whole. So the upcoming implementation of smart contracts will enable dApp builders to create, and later for users to interact with, a wide range of DeFi applications. So Glitch's native currency, Glitch, is obviously going to play a central role in the ecosystem, serving as a means of exchange, governance, and value. And this means that users will be able to use Glitch to access and participate in various aspects of the Glitch ecosystem, from staking and liquidity provision to voting and contributing to the development of new features. So looking ahead, a hub of innovation and collaboration in the DeFi space. By fostering these partnerships with other blockchains and the communities, we aim to create a more interconnected and interoperable DeFi system that benefits users and developers alike. And with Mainnet May just around the corner, we need our community's support to make some noise on our socials and help us spread the word. So if you're not already, follow us on Twitter at Glitch Protocol, join our Telegram, which is t.me/Glitch Protocol, and chat with us on discord.glitch.finance. Like, comment, retweet on our posts. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So like and share this AMA. And together as a community, we are stronger. So let's go and make some noise out there. Okay, so I know I'm very excited about the upcoming deliverables. And Pasca, I know that there's lots going on for the Glitch Indonesia community. So how are you feeling? How do you feel about Mainnet May and what's going on with our Indonesian community?
Okay, hi everyone, Pasca here. So I'm so excited for sure of the upcoming months, as well as a bit about Glitch Indonesia I will share later. But yeah, I mean, I've been here in the project for almost 2 years now. And after so many things going in and out the project, being able to work together with the great people on the team and with such supportive community like Glitch Indonesia, chat traffic is really high every day. And it's just always exciting to work with such great people. And yeah, of course, no doubt that not only I learned a lot, but I'm super excited about the launch of the Glitch Native. It's basically the moment that we are all waiting for. So yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know how else I can put into words, but yeah, in short, I can't wait to do a good job in assisting Glitch Indonesia into adopting like Glitch in the region. So yeah, the aim is to like onboard more builders, developers in Glitch Indonesia, in Glitch. And I think, yeah, and speaking of which, as I mentioned on the previous AMA, there are a lot of planning approved already and ready to be shared on next month, like in a few days. We already have some educational infographics and content shared on Twitter and repurposed for reach outs. We are also in discussion with some influencers who are interested to build on to bring more words about Glitch. So yeah, a lot of things already in the process, and I really can't wait to show that in me. Yeah. So again, shout out for all Glitchers. Thank you so much. yeah, I'm still learning, but I'm so happy.
That's great to hear, and thank you, Pasca. As we come to the end of the kind of panel section, let's move into some community questions. So ask away in the chat section. We'll ask as many as we can, and if we run out of time, we'll try our best to answer them on our other channels. I've got a couple of follow-up questions that I'm going to shoot out. So Aram, I had one for you. So can you outline for us what the process is going to be for Mainnet May as we tee up for its launch?
Yeah, that's a great question. So May is approaching, May 1st is coming up. Essentially, we're finalizing the merge right now, which is essentially the prerequisite to launching native smart contracts. So you'll see an announcement and some details go out about the merge. What you'll also see will be the native contract documentation that's being worked on in the background as well, which we will also upload to docs.glitch.finance, where developers will be able to check out the documentation on the substrate palette side of things to deploy both on the EVM and on the substrate. And one of the main things as well, beyond the native smart contracts release, which activates utility on the chain, on the native chain, will be the bridge. So essentially, users will be able to start swapping into the native token using the native bridge, where you'll be able to connect your MetaMask wallet and your Glitch wallet, transfer the tokens from ETH to the native Glitch currency. So that's essentially that migration process. We'll be able to, we will be creating, and we are creating a series of guides to help guide you through that migration process. And if you haven't already downloaded, there is a new version of the wallet that has been made available today. Go on the website, glitch.finance. You will be able to set up the new version of the Glitch wallet so that you can receive the mainnet tokens directly into your Glitch wallet. So that is the process for, at least the high-level process for the May. There's obviously going to be a bunch of other announcements that's in the works, including the DeFi terminal for the staking campaign that we're going to be launching as well, to support utility, at least the initial utility, once the native smart contracts are available. And we're also building out a new white paper, which will be announced and posted on our website on glitch.finance.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. And so just to clarify, so those who have downloaded the Glitch browser extension wallet already will need to re-download it, correct?
That's correct. If you have the Glitch wallet right now, you will need to uninstall it and reinstall the new wallet. We are also going to be eventually working on getting the Glitch wallet into the Chrome store. That's going to be in the future, but that will be a development that will be progressing over time.
Awesome.
So there is a guide. There is a guide on the drop-down menu to start setting up your wallet. But in the near future, you'll be able to just download it directly from the Chrome store.
Awesome. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of questions from the YouTube chat. The first one is, how do you plan on onboarding more developers to build on Glitch?
Sorry, can you repeat that question one more time?
How do you plan on onboarding more developers to build on Glitch? So I guess this goes around the Glitch grants and our Build on Glitch campaign.
Yeah, I mean, essentially it's the Build on Glitch campaign. That's really the direction that we're pushing right now the most. Like I said, we have about 30 Glitch grant applicants so far that have applied. We're currently screening them. We have confirmed one grant so far for Glitch domains, which is the Glitch naming service exclusive to the Glitch blockchain. We're also working with Lumos as well to drive developer adoption on the Glitch chain through a series of like a 3-part series: education, hackathon, developer summit. And at the end of that summit, you'll see some dApps launched directly on the Glitch chain. And the winners will be rewarded from a slice of the prize pool. We are also doing some just some other outreach efforts to get builders on the chain. We are working on some BD efforts to talk to existing DeFi protocols to add Glitch to the Glitch blockchain, although that will take a little bit of time to come to fruition because the communications has just started. But in terms of the grants program and the Build on Glitch campaign, that's how we're pushing the most right now. And we're definitely going to see some success and get some action on the Glitch blockchain.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you for that, Aram. And the next question is going to be, would love to know if RevShare and GEX available this year, 2023. So Diego, could you maybe share a little bit about the GEX MVP and what that means this year?
Yeah, sure. So we are planning to have the MVP within the next 2 or 3 months. So that means that the first feature, which is the exchange, will be working, I would say, in 3 months timeframe approx.
That is very exciting to hear. And of course, the MVP is the minimum viable product. So we have pushed out some content around this. And as we approach the kind of launch or educational campaign around the GEX MVP, we will be pushing out more content. And you'll have a little bit more of an insight as to what exactly that's going to include and the process around that. So yeah, that's something to look forward to in the coming months, as Diego said. So the next question, we'll look for one from someone. Are there plans for a Glitch native stable coin?
Let me answer that. So that's up to the community, actually. So we don't have, actually, in our current roadmap, we don't have it, but we are open. I mean, that's a great idea for a grant. If any in the community wants to build it, I mean, this is completely open and decentralized. We are focusing on building the rails, the infrastructure for you guys. I mean, we are just the foundation layer, which is the rails. On top of that, we have a very good engine, which is the subscript framework. And on top of that, the content. That's completely decentralized and open for anyone to build whatever they want. It's completely it's feasible. So yeah, if there is a need, I'm sure there will be someone who will build it. But in our current roadmap, we don't have that yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, we're doing everything we can right now to build the infrastructure, like Diego said, but we're also building some dApps to launch on chain, and we're funding Glitch grants to also build on top of Glitch. So we are doing everything we can to get action and utility on the Glitch blockchain, but we also need your guys' support. And so if we build together, we're sure that we're going to be making some serious moves here in the industry, but we have to work together as a community, as a whole.
Absolutely. And that's, from a developer perspective, but also in the community and the social channels perspective. So as you said, we have to work together as a whole, get out there. I share the Glitch Guide to Global Expansion almost twice a week. So get out there, spread the word, make some noise. And yeah, if we work together, things are going to be awesome. Looking for another question here. What about the Glitch tokens migration from BEP20? So I believe this is about the migration bridge. So Diego or Aram, you can clarify.
Yes, we will have a bridge ready within the next, I would say within the next 2 months, we will have the bridge ready. So you guys will be able to bridge as you want with any other bridge. So yeah, that's part of our roadmap for sure.
Okay, and I think just to clarify is the migration bridge will be ERC to GRC, right? Will that also be functionality for BEP20, or is that going to be a later iteration?
No, for BEP20 we don't have that functionality, so you will have to bridge from BEP to ERC and from ERC to Glitch. We are just focusing on one use case only.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, just making sure of that one there, but that's great.
And just to clarify that real quick, I wanted to add over 90% of our holders are on ETH network. So that's kind of why we're focusing on that. So if you're holding on BSC, you'll have to bridge to ETH first and then bridge to the native glitch.
Yes, absolutely. Next question we've got. Are you still accepting applications for grants? The answer is yes, we are. We've been sharing some content lately around the glitch grants, how to apply, some of the criteria for if you might be a good fit for the program. You can actually find the link to apply at the end of the thread that we released, the last tweet that we shared. So check that out if you are interested. Please do apply. We're looking for innovative dApps that want to build on Glitch. Okay, I'm going to wait for a few more questions in the live chat, and I'm going to continue with some of my follow-up questions. So earlier on, we were talking about the wallet. And what we'll need for migration. And I wanted to ask if how comprehensive our sort of step-by-steps and guides are going to be. So Aram, can we share a little bit about our plans to release sort of supportive material alongside these big changes that are coming up as part of Mainnet May? Will the community have step-by-steps? Will there be walkthroughs, videos? What can you share with us about that?
Yeah, I mean, so we'll make a step-by-step guide. We'll post it on our Medium. We're also going to shoot some videos across. Pasca actually is going to help us record some of those videos. We're going to have a voiceover as well. So if you guys don't know how to use the bridge, or if you don't know how to, I guess use the bridge and swap your tokens, you'll be able to follow a step-by-step guide and watch a video in order to do that. So hopefully that answers the question.
Awesome. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And when it comes to deploying some of the smart contracts on the native blockchain, again, with in collaboration with Lumos Labs, there's going to be some developer workshops that will take place to provide not only education, but as an example, in September, there's going to be a Glitch exclusive workshop as well after the developer summit. It'll be a hands-on coding workshop between Glitch and Lumos. You'll be able to learn how to launch your smart contracts directly through a series of webinars. So stay tuned for that as well.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be sharing more information around Lumos and the webinars and workshops, of course. Okay, so I think that might be about it on the live questions there. You've answered all of my follow-up questions. So I think, unless anyone has some closing thoughts, any closing thoughts from the team as we wrap this up?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can just close it off here. I mean, I'm essentially really excited for all the developments that are going to take place here. I think that we're at a point now that we've been building for quite some time. We've had our share fair of criticism, but I think we're going to show them all up, and we're going to be, with our grants that we're funding, with the launch of the native smart contracts that are coming up. I think that we're going to get a lot of traction and support around what we're building. I'm quite excited for the future. I'm sure you guys are too. And we thank all of you guys for continuing to support our mission and for just being engaged and active. And if there's an ask from me to you guys, it'd be to for us to come together and make some noise on social media. Let's get some traction around this Glitch chain. Spread the word. There's going to be developers launching on the chain, and we're excited for that. So, Diego, do you have any closing thoughts on your end?
No, not really. Just to emphasize that you guys need to be prepared for the open AI integration in the future. The artificial intelligence will be huge, and it will change a lot of things that are being done in all aspects of the society. So just have a look at that if you haven't yet. ChatGPT is huge, and it's going to impact not only our blockchain but everything. And our blockchain will be one of the first one, I hope, to be ready to plug in there.
Yeah, how many
Awesome.
blockchains do you know have integrated ChatGPT? Zero.
None. Zero. Yeah,
Zero.
but we are in the early stages. It's like, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to start preparing now for like in 2 or 3 years to be the first one. The first one. This is going to be the first blockchain that integrate will be the winners in this space.
Well, thank you guys. Pascal, did you have any last thoughts to share with us?
Not so much. I think I've said most of it, and I'm excited because I also know that there are some Indonesian developers also submit the grant application, and some of them are also being considered. So I'm excited for that, and I hope more of Indonesian builders submit their grant application. And yeah, I'm excited also about what you just said about the integration of ChatGPT, OpenAI. So yeah. I'm excited about everything.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, these are exciting times. So I'll say a big thank you to Sean, who was with us earlier, Diego, Aram, Pashka. Thank you so much for joining us, sharing your insights, and a big thank you to everyone watching and submitting your questions. As we come to a close, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel, like and share this AMA, and if you're interested in learning more about the topics we've discussed today, follow us on our socials, stay up to date. Mainnet May is just around the corner, and you do not want to miss what is coming. So we look forward to joining you at the next one. Keep your eyes out for updates, as I said, and thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you,
Thanks, guys.
Thank
It's been a
you.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stay tuned.